Hello! I wanted to do an update on my tummy tuck and breast lift with no augmentation. It's been 11 weeks and today is Wednesday, July 30th. My surgery was May 5th and I got done, somewhat late at night. I think it was 7, 8 o'clock at night. Check out my dress. This looks nice. We had a seroma pretty much since 4 days after my drains came out, and my drains were at the level where they say it's good to take them out. It would take 4 days to get 30 cc's total in the seroma, and then if we waited a week with 60 cc's. The first 2 or 3 times we drained it once a week. It was 60 cc's, I want to say the first 2 times. Then it was at 30 cc's for a long time. At 6 weeks, we started injecting a sclerosing agent into the pocket, sometimes draining it, sometimes not. It's weird because it would get some kind of a suction or something set up so that we couldn't, even though we were in the pocket and the fluid would drip out, we couldn't get, when we attached the needle to the tip, we couldn't get any to suck out. And so, give it 20-30 minutes and then move on and inject the sclerosant. And then we had it down to just 15 cc's while we were doing the sclerosant. And we did the front, middle at the bottom. We treated that once, I want to say, and then that healed, and then there was a pocket on either side with a channel going across the middle. And then now, as of Monday, today's Wednesday, my doctor, we did the ultrasound, and there was no pocket and no fluid, at least not that we could see. I think we could see sort of where the pocket used to be, but we called me healed, and I don't have any follow-ups, so that's really exciting. I've been seeing Dr. Roger in Lodi for all of my post-op care, removing my stitches, everything else, the seroma. He's taken great care of me there, and we looked at my breasts and talked about fixing those. If you haven't seen my other videos, you should go watch them. But my nipples are up here, and I'm not kidding. I peeked to make sure, right? They're up here, and thank goodness it's not cold in here, or you would be able to see them through this dress, and that they're way up here. So I talked to Dr. Roger, and he's going to fix them. We came up with a plan, and it's going to be $2,500. So I'm going to have to save up the money. But let me show you my my stitches and everything, and I'll give you my numbness zones, and then we'll call it good. So I was cleared to not wear a compression garment, although to work I have been. Here is my tummy. As I said before, the scar by my belly button and this one over here are from having my gastric band put in. This one is from 10 years ago, and then this one's from 3 or 4 years ago. I've got a bruise and a small hematoma under the skin right here. I think when the pocket closed, the fluid that was in it was forced into the tissue layer, and there it sits. But I was told not to worry about that. Any little red marks and bruises elsewhere is just from us messing with the seroma. Dr. Roger gave me some scar cream, so I've been using that. I think it looks a little bit better. He did mention that we could go over it with the laser if it stays really red. If it heals dark, then he can do that. And then if the scar came out raised, then he would treat that also. I can't remember what he said he would treat it with, but there's something he has. So he'll make sure my scar comes out good. And then on my areolas, you can see, it's red and everything. I had my internal stitches work their way out starting at week 3. And it was only but 2 weeks ago that this stopped, having strings come out of holes in it. And the other side looks a little bit better. This one didn't seem to have as much of the strings. And then the plan to fix them was to take an inch from the bottom and pinch it in a little, and then it moves the nipple down to here, here-ish. And this one, this nipple is closer toward my armpit, and he's going to be able to, by squeezing the way he pulls it together at the bottom, pull that back over to the center and down, and then, you know, so they'll be smaller, because they'll be like this instead of like that, but it's worth it if I can wear stuff. Oh, they're there. If I can wear stuff without my nipples poking out. So it'll pull them down, you know, they'll still be nice and high, but they'll be a ½ inch to 1 inch lower. Sad part is, though, that these will, you know, they'll be like that instead of numbness update. Let's see. It's weird. It's numb right here, pretty much up the middle to about here. And then out to the sides, there's some feeling, but it's not full yet. And then my back, my lower back had been numb, and I noticed I felt my shorts on my back yesterday. Still swelling. See that little line up the middle? At the end of the day, that'll be gone, you know. And it would be more defined if I didn't have some swelling right in here. I can feel it's all soft and squishy, and then of course the hematoma right here, just under the skin. Yeah, so it's still sore across here when I sleep at night, when I wake up, if I lean forward really far. So that's crazy from the lipo on my back. But all in all, doing good, feeling good. I'll do another update at 3 months. Hopefully that's only another week or a little less than a week, but hopefully there'll be less swelling. And then I'll probably wait a whole nother month before I do another tummy tuck check-in. But yeah, the seroma's gone, you know, knock on wood. And the hematoma is supposed to go away on its own. I broke off the tip of my tailbone when I was younger, and the bone that broke off just dissolved. So I just keep telling myself, you know, that little pocket of blood in my skin, even if it's dried or hardened blood, my body absorbed bone. You know, come on, it can take care of that. So hopefully that'll work. I'll try not to worry. Finally, everything's okay. I've started exercising on the treadmill back behind me, and it took a 40-minute mile, going pretty slow. I wasn't wearing my compression, and the main thing I noticed was my stomach muscles. You know, you know, with each step, you know, one side tightening. I think you can kind of see it, but yeah, they're unused and weak, so just walking really seemed to kind of wear my stomach out. It was a stomach workout, and then I've been using my stomach muscles to sit up, things like that. You know, when I'm getting up from laying down or out of a chair, you know, use my muscles to curl forward instead of using my arms on the arms of the chair to push off. So yeah, now that the seroma's healed, I can finally start exercising, and whenever I can save the money, we can get these put back closer to normal. And yeah, I guess that's it. Have a great day.